The reason I'm making this video is to show why sleepy, creepy Joe Biden will not win. And no, it's not for this clip right here.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
Which in itself is pretty fucking stupid. You can't go and say that, you know, someone can't vote for someone because of a certain skin color, or if they do vote for certain people, then they're not the skin color they actually are. I mean, your apology isn't an apology. You're just...
And let me play the apology that Joe Biden gave. He got on a call with black business leaders and apologized for the comment that he made at the end of your show. Let me let you listen to that.
The last thing I want to do, and I shouldn't have been such a wise guy. I shouldn't have been so cavalier in responding to what I thought was, anyway, it was, I don't take it for granted at all. And no one should have to vote for any party based on their race, their religion, their background.
Joe, I mean, however are you going to beat yourself in this election?
I'm prepared to say that I have a record of over 40 years and that I'm going to beat Joe Biden. Look at my record.
You know, a guy who challenges other candidates to fights, and not just candidates, people that pull up factual information on him and then challenge them to push-ups because he's fucking... I guess that proves your legitimacy for a presidential candidate. Okay.
And I can get things done. That's why I'm running. And you want to check my shape on? Let's do push-ups together, man. Let's run. Let's do whatever you want to do.
Or let's not forget the time when Joe Biden went viral with a clip with Beto O'Rourke talking about he's going to put him in charge of getting rid of our guns.
This guy can change the face of what we're dealing with regard to guns, assault weapons, with regard to dealing with climate change. And I just warn an Amy, if I win, I'm coming for it.
And then getting in a construction worker's face and saying, I'll take you outside and slap you.
I'm not taking your gun away at all. You need 100 rounds and you're I did not say that. That's not true. I did not say that. It's a viral video like the other ones you're putting out that are simply a lie.
Oh, he just clarified it.
Wait. Take your AR-14s and look.
Hold on. Hey, let's
Don't tell me that
there's a lot of guys.
I mean, yeah, I mean, Trump's always, you know, physically having altercations with people on the streets and telling them that he wants to take them outside and slap them. Yeah, sounds like a mentally sound individual to me. Or let's not forget the time where he literally says, you know, I like the kids jumping on my lap and petting my hairs, and he calls kids roaches.
Hey, look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Oof, that one has some staying power. I mean, don't even get me started on when he called a little girl good looking.
I tell you what, honey, what I'm going to do, if you give me an address, I'm going to write you a longer answer and tell you the exact things I would do, okay? Okay? Promise? I'll bet you're as bright as you're good looking. I tell you what.
In front of people, and they clapped and laughed. I mean, that's not weird at all, you know? Or when he has to have people come out and say that a girl who's visibly uncomfortable from him going and like this is her, this is her. I pretend I'm Joe Biden. Like, yeah, and the father has to come out and say that she's not uncomfortable. Look at this clip, bro.
There was a huge bank of cameras, about 50. And Joe, who knows her, leaned forward and whispered some encouragement, telling her that she was doing great, that she looked wonderful.
Did his actions make her feel uncomfortable?
No. My children have known Joe Biden their whole lives.
You're going to sit here and tell me that she's not uncomfortable? I mean, okay, bud. You think that's enough? He calls all poor people not white. Yes. He is up on a podium saying, you know, poor kids are just as smart as white kids. I'm not joking. This is a thing. Look, watch.
We should challenge students in these schools to have advanced placement programs in these schools. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
You know, and then you have them calling out other leaders saying that he wants to fight them. Look, man, I saw this clip with Trump.
You see where Biden wants to take me to the back of the barn. Me. He wants it. I'd love that. I'd love that. Mr. Tough Guy. You know, he's Mr. Tough Guy. You know when he's Mr. Tough Guy? When he's standing behind a microphone by himself. That's when he's... He wants to bring me to the back of the barn. Oh. Some things in life you could really love doing.
And I'll be real. Forget these YouTube boxing matches. I want to see Sleepy Joe versus Big Dump Trump fight each... God, that's so hard to say. God, I'm leaving that in. At the end of the day, this is the left for you. The left tries to tell you what you are or aren't based off your political beliefs. Vote for someone who tells you that you are an individual and that you have individual opinions, not try to marginalize you, put you in groups, and tell you what to and to not to think, and dehumanize you for those thoughts. Think a little harder before you vote this coming election, because this is going to determine a lot of stuff. And I'm not trying to persuade you, you know, make you think different, but do your research, due diligence. Just please think a little bit harder before you vote, especially you young ones, because I know this is going to be some people's first time voting. It's crazy. This is who the left deems is ready to go up for Trump. I don't even like Trump, but he's smart. You might not think he's smart, but he's playing 4D chess with a lot of the media. This election's going to be one for the books. Enjoy my commentary and my style and how I talk. You know, you enjoy me as a person. Please make sure to go to follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/TURDLive. Then be sure to go follow my social medias. Twitter and Instagram are both @TURDLive. I post all the time. I respond to everyone. I follow back just about everyone. Thank you for watching the video.